Space. Space is very mysterious and good at keeping secrets. Us humans know very little about what goes on in space, which makes for some great mysteries. Although it is said, we know more about space than we do bodies of water here on Earth. Future video? Maybe?
Number 5.
The WOW signal. On August 15th, 1977, a very intense and strong radio signal was detected by Jerry R. Amen while working on a project for the Big Ear Radio Telescope of The Ohio State University. The signal appeared to come from the constellation Sagittarius. Impressed by the signal, Amen circled the signal on the computer printout and wrote the comment, "Wow," to the side of it, which is how it got its name, the WOW signal. Honestly, it's not very interesting because the signal did not translate into any sound. It's just numbers on a piece of paper. But it is still eerie that something out there besides us is capable of making a very powerful radio signal.
Number 4.
Fast radio bursts, or more commonly known as FRBs, are extremely strong, fast radio waves that come in bursts that are millions of light years away. The first ever burst was recorded in 2007. Back then, they thought the bursts were caused by neutron stars colliding and exploding. But that's not the case anymore due to recent repeating FRBs. If it is the neutron stars colliding that make random radio signals, it would be near impossible for the exact same signal to repeat itself. It is uncertain what part of space these signals come from. The WOW signal is like an FRB with only one signal coming from it and 1/100th of the distance. At this point, nobody knows for sure what is causing these signals.
Number 3.
Dark matter. Dark matter's existence was first suggested by a Dutch man named Jacob Kapteyn in 1922. Dark matter is an invisible and hypothetical type of matter that makes up approximately 27% of the observable universe. Dark matter does not interact with any type of light, making it invisible to the human eye or any type of technology that we have today. At least that's what scientists think. But the mysterious part about dark matter is we can't even be sure of its existence. Nobody has ever had a chance to closely observe it or interact with it in any way. Its properties can only be inferred by its gravitational effects. It is thought that the reasons that galaxies rotate the way that they do is the influence of dark matter, because the different types of solar systems with different galaxies do not slow down as the distance they travel increases, but other systems do, such as how planets revolve around stars and how moons revolve around planets. This leaves scientists with only one plausible explanation: dark matter.
Number 2.
The lost cosmonauts. There have been theories during the space race that the Soviet Union was covering up deaths of cosmonauts from failed space missions. This theory has some very, very strong evidence behind it, such as the Soviets did not tell the public when they would do their missions. They would only announce them when they were successful. That means there could have been many failed space missions and nobody would even know. But perhaps the strongest piece of evidence was recorded by two brothers that set up a station that was capable of receiving radio signals from space. They built their station just outside of Turin, Italy. On November 28th, 1960, they picked up a radio signal coming from space. They listened, and all they heard was static, but after an hour of static, they heard an SOS signal in Morse code. But the thing was, the source from the signal was not orbiting Earth. It was slowly drifting away from space until the signal was lost. They have recorded numerous other recordings, such as multiple cosmonauts burning up during re-entry, and cosmonauts suffocating to death.
Number 1.
Wormholes. The definition of a wormhole is a theoretical passage through space and time that could create shortcuts for long journeys across the universe. Wormholes are predicted by the theory of general relativity. Be wary. Wormholes bring with them dangers of sudden collapse, high radiation, and dangerous contact with exotic matter. It has been said by Albert Einstein and Stephen Hawking that it is possible to travel into the future by entering a wormhole, but they do not know how far into the future you'll go. It could be 12 seconds, it could be 100 years. Stephen Hawking has also said that there are tons of tiny wormholes all around us, but they are way too small to see. He also claimed that they are very unstable and they collapse on themselves almost instantly. I hope you enjoyed this countdown. T5U is back up and running. We will be uploading 1 time a week from now on. And remember to leave a suggestion for another countdown you want to see next. But without further ado, this is Magic with T5U, signing off.